Greetings, planty people, and welcome back to my jungle. Sorry it's been a little bit of a while. I had a little holiday present for my birthday and then I had a bit of a bad bout of asthma, so I thought I'd just have a chill, recover, but now we're here. So I've got loads of things to repot, so let's get started. I'm just gonna go grab my mat. Fabulous. I'm still obsessed with this magical whimsical mat. I have not stopped using it. It's just beautiful. I think we'll start with this new Locasia silver dragon. Yeah, silver dragon. It's the silver one. Ooh, look at her. So with Locasia, they usually come in really awful soil. So I like to repot them as soon as I can, really. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, she's healthy. So the soil that you get is usually just way too spongy and you want the chunkiness in there, really. So how I loosen the roots a little bit, I just kind of give it a bit of a squeeze as well. There you go, starts to entangle nice and easily. See that? Oh, dropping on the floor. Just not good soil, is it? It's basically just compost. Oh guys, guess what we found? Corm number 1, corm number 2. Any more? Oh, it's got one of those annoying nets on it. Luckily it's not the plastic kind and it's the biodegradable one. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your rooties. Shake your rooties. I've got one chunk. That's all I get in this soil, a singular chunk. There's actually 4 little plants in here, so I think that's a pretty good deal. Also, if you're wondering why the lighting is a bit different and a bit strange, it's because I've been at work all day and now it's night time. And because it's night time here, it's dark because it's winter. So this is the best I can do. Right, so I'm gonna push that not very good soil aside. I never know where to put the soil that I don't want to use. I usually just kind of push it at the end of my mat and then just figure out what I want to do with it later. Okay, so I'm going to keep it in the same pot because they like to be quite snug and they're sensitive to rot. So I'm just going to use my usual chunky soil mix. Oh, we've got a fallen leaf. Thank you for your service. I've got a nice chunky mix here. So I start by putting just a little bit at the bottom. Ooh, these roots are long, aren't they? And then just sprinkle the soil in, make a mess. That's just what you do. Give it a tap as well. Helps if you give it a tap because then it gets in all the little holes and divots. That's a good word, divots. So the soil mix that I make myself is just normal peat-free compost, orchid bark, perlite. Sometimes I sprinkle a bit of leca, maybe a bit of charcoal if I have any. I've been trying to experiment with, what's it called? Zeolite? Let me know what you do with your zeolite because I'm curious. And make sure you press it down so it's not wobbly. We don't want a wobbly Locasia. No, we don't. Oh, isn't this just beautiful? I love Locasia. But they are annoying problem children sometimes. Ah, isn't that beautiful? I'm so excited. And I've got this cute little wicker pot. Plop you in. Oh, there we go, beautiful. I might actually paint this black because that's just the kind of person I am. Let me know if you customise your pots because sometimes I do, sometimes I just can't be bothered. Right, plant done. Coffee break. Oh, that's hot. So this one is the most gorgeous plant ever and it's a philodendron glorious. And I'm so excited to repot this. I got this at the plant swap quite a long time ago and it's currently in a mix of moss bark and a bit of perlite, but I want to put it back into soil because I just think they do better, mainly because of all the nutrients and stuff. And you don't need to worry about underwatering as much. It's recently given me this new leaf and there's another shoot coming off, so I'm going to be very careful. Oh, that was satisfying, wasn't it? Wow. Carefully massage the roots, get all the substrate off. Oh, it's very good quality stuff, I'll tell you that. Pull the sphagnum off, pull the sphagnum off. Oh, I've got to be really careful. You know when the moss grows into the roots and it's like... I'm gonna pull as much moss off as I possibly can. I might have to leave some on because I don't want to damage the roots, but you don't want to keep too much moss on because it will hold on to too much water And you don't want that, you don't. Okay, so let's grab some soil. Now I'm not going to fill it all the way because the roots aren't massive. They're big enough, but they're not massive. So just carefully place it in. Give it a shake. Put some of these chunks in from the mix, why not? And just carefully fill it up. Not too much though. The other day when I was watering my plants before I went away, I did not realise how many succulents and cacti I have. So let me know if you're interested in seeing a collection. It'll be quite a big one, I reckon. Because I don't keep them all in here, I keep them downstairs because I don't get enough light in here. I have an attic room. Beautiful. Oh, I love this plant so much. Okay, time for my favourite one. I literally have nowhere to put my moss, so I'm just going to put it in this box for now. You live there now. Oh, and I got soil in my coffee. Fabulous. Love that. So you may have seen that I got a gorgeous Thai constellation Monstera and I have been extremely anxious about this one because I've heard they're very prone to root rot. So I've let it dry out completely and I would love to give it a chunkier mix because you never really know what you're going to get. Like I said earlier, they tend to be not the best soil. Oh! Well, I was not expecting that. Right, let's get some of this off. So this is just literally this coconut fibre, which is too water retaining. So I'm just going to massage, give it a good old massage. Oh, I love finding these little fertiliser balls. Excellent. I probably need to repot my Monstera albo soon, but I might wait till spring. Because I've seen a few little roots poking at the bottom, but I know that they don't usually like to be repotted too soon anyway, so I'm just going to wait, I reckon. Wow, this is actually more rooty than I expected. Do we think I need to give it a bigger pot? Because that's just a big lump of root. Like, there's barely any soil in here. I think I might have to, actually. Yeah, I think it's time. Question is, do I have a pot? That's important. Gonna have to go look for a pot now. Please do excuse me. Oh, I'm back. I just had to go outside in the freezing cold and get myself a bigger pot. It's not much bigger because I don't want it to be too much bigger. I'm out of breath now. Right, so let's put some chunky mix in. And I'm gonna mix some extra bark in there because I know they like it chunky. I always think the bark looks delicious. I know that's probably a weird thing to say, but I also think leca looks delicious as well. Let me know if you agree with me. Sprinkle you in. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, this is never ending. Make sure that it's not wobbly. Press it down. Yeah, I was so nervous to get one of these for the longest time. I've heard that people just buying them and they just die immediately, so I waited a few years. I've done some research, got some tips off the lovely people on TikTok, and I think I'm ready. I'm just sprinkling some last bits on some of the old soil because it's got fertiliser in it. Lovely. And there we are. I'll give her a nice big water soon. There is actually a new growth point on here, so I will definitely update you when that gives me a new leaf. I think that's it for now. It is getting rather late. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Let me know what you want to see. I'll leave all my social medias down below. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.